Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your continuous support and love. So today I will be showing you my veranda, which is my nursery. Right now this is not a lot that you're looking at because usually I don't have space to walk on my veranda until I build my outside nursery. They will be here because I love my plant babies, right? So I'm just going to give you a tour of what I have on my veranda nursery. All right, so at the front here, I have my basil, quite a few of them, and they're growing nicely. These are all grown from seeds that I harvested from a previous plant, and they're looking nice. I have a video on how to transplant basil, so you can go and check out that other video. Right here, I have celery growing in just a small amount of dirt and quite a few of them in the same grow bags, but they're growing pretty well. Celery, can't say I really love it. It has a very strong taste, so even if I use it in my green juice, I use a very small amount, but I love growing them. They just look so beautiful and green and vibrant. That's what I love about growing my own food. Right here I have my cayenne pepper plant. It actually started pushing out some small blossoms. They are so small. I'm trying to, right, they're in there, right? Yes, so I have 7 plants, but I planted out 6 of them out in the yard. And yeah, so this is a type of flowers that I'm trying to grow. Zinnia, but I hope I'm correct. So they're germinating okay. That's another one. This one not germinating so well, but hey, let's see how it goes. Oh, and I forgot to show you my pepper plants, Scotch bonnet pepper. So if you're a Jamaican, you know we love things spicy. Yes, so I have quite a few in here. So what I'm going to do is transplant them out into their individual grow bags, and they continue to grow from there. And in these now, I have some string bean that I'm just trying to catch using this container. So if you realize, my containers are pretty cheap and simple. These are like aluminum foil baking trays that I just repurpose and grow stuff in. Very convenient. I just bore the bottom of each pan and I plant in them. So this one now I have pak choy. I just planted these, so they are going to germinate in short order. Over here I have some lettuce growing, right? So they're coming up. I planted onion in these 2 cups, not seen any signs yet, but sometimes things take a while to germinate. So moving on from that now, looking at my 2 trays, I have a lot of seedlings in them. So in the first row here, I have more celery. They're tiny, but they're coming. They take a little longer to germinate than the other types. So yeah, I utilize seed trays for more than just one set of plants. I use multiple plants. Use it to grow multiple plants, right? So the next one I have is broccoli. I'm not sure if I'll be getting broccoli heads based on the time that, well, I may get it, but it may take some time. But I'm pretty much growing it for the leaves because the leaves are edible. They can be used in soup, smoothies. You can cook like callaloo, colored greens, and any of those things, right? So, and I have my chickens. I feed my chickens leafy greens as well, and they love it. Also, I have my Swiss chard. They're coming up. Yes, one cell doesn't have anything in it, but that's how it goes when you are planting seeds. Some seeds may germinate, some won't, right? That's why you use the method of overseeding just in case. If you end up with a lot, hey, just plant them out. It's still food. All right, so in this section here, you realize nothing is coming up. What I have here is spinach. Spinach usually takes a little bit a little bit more time to germinate, so I won't see much right there for now. So moving on from that, I have my red Russian kale. So that's them, and you can even see the first leaves coming up right there through them. Yes. So we know that they are healthy. So I have to water these every day because sometimes the days are hot. Here, all of these are cucumbers. I love cucumbers. Green juice is a must. It's like the easiest way to get in your greens, right? All right, so coming over to tray number 2. Well, this is actually tray number 2, tray number 1. All right, so the first part here, we have our red romaine lettuce. I have 2 rows of red romaine lettuce, and they're looking really good. Then the next one we have is collard greens. And after collard greens, I have 2 rows of that. And then the next one we have is arugula right here, arugula. And moving on from arugula, I have 2 rows of that. Then I have my kale. That's a blue curl kale right there. Then here now, this is my butter crunch lettuce. Not germinating so well this time around for me, but hey, you just have to try again. That's how it goes. Then behind that now, I have, oh yeah, this is a row, nothing is germinating yet, and that's rhubarb. It takes a bit like really long to germinate, so but I have the patience. In this type of world, you must have patience. All right, so after that we have Chinese cabbage, and these cabbages grow huge. If you look in one of my videos where I was doing harvesting, garden update and harvest, you will see, so you can go and check out that other video. Then I have my iceberg lettuce. They are looking great. First time growing that type of lettuce, so I'm hoping for the best. So from that now, coming around, I have my lovely aloe vera plant, and this baby one I took from my mother aloe vera that just started pushing out baby, and I decided to just take the baby away and start growing it myself. So it's catching up, so it has new growth. That little piece inside is a new growth, which means that yeah, it's alive. So I have my pomegranate. Am I even pronouncing that properly? Yes. Yeah, I have quite a few of them. They grow really slowly, but yeah, so unsteady win the race, right? Coming over here, this is another celery. I have watermelon. Not sure where I'm going to put that in the yard as yet, but I just love growing food. That's the aim. I have my passion fruit, which I need to build a harbor for it somewhere. So, but this is just where it is for now. And more pomegranate. Here, this is it's a tree that I bought. The pomegranate, all of those, and the passion fruit are all from seed. I started those. I have what do you call it now? What's the name of it again? Jackfruit, right? When I bought it, it was very luscious and green. Then slugs ate my leaves, so I just took it up and I just kept it on the veranda since then, and it has been recovering pretty good, so I'm okay with that. All right. These are just some leftover lettuce that I had, and I just wanted to keep them on the veranda because I planted out most of them, so that's why they're not looking as healthy, but I just love seeing them just the same. Some scallions that I'm growing in cups. I just regrow them, cut off the green part, put back the white part in water, and it has leaves. Roots. Another passion fruit tree, some more pepper plants, and I have Cersei. The Jamaicans them would have known Cersei. Yes, cleanse your blood and all of these things. The bitters, it is very bitter when you boil it as tea. Trust me. And I have my lovely oregano right there. The mother plant is outside in a bigger container, so I just propagate this one and it's growing up. It took a hit the other day and I just pruned it up a bit and started watering it, and it turned around pretty good, and that I am very proud of. So yeah, my veranda nursery, it doesn't get any better than this. Okay, I forgot to feature my chocho, as Jamaicans call it, chocho or choyota. There are different names for it or pronunciations, but I got these. They started growing in my kitchen, and I'll be like, okay, I'm just going to put them in a grow bag so the roots can start developing until I find a harbor. I build a harbor to put them on, because they will run all over. They will take over your yard, right? But they produce very well. And this is my lemon plant. It's coming up nicely. So these are part of the citrus family, so they take a very long time to grow. I have probably like 8-10 more plants, but they're on the outside. Also, my lovely fever grass, or lemongrass as we call it, fever grass, because you know it helps with fever, they say, cold, among other things, and all of that. So yeah, and I propagated this, so that's in its grow bag, growing pretty well. I have a nice little bush in the yard that's growing really good as well. So yes guys, this is what I do. This is what I love to do. This is what I'm passionate about, and I'm just sharing this just to encourage you to start growing something for yourself. It could be in containers, it could be in anything. You could get some 1-gallon bottles, bamboo, cut them up, plant them in. Could be anything. Just get creative. Like, if you want to see more of these content, share so it can encourage others, and leave a comment, you know, a word of encouragement, and subscribe to show your support. Thank you for tuning in, and start growing something today.